the same thing. Okay. In the last, you guys can check out this one. Yes, now let us go for some programming question. So before programming question, we will solve some more set of questions. Okay. So we will write the program to swap the two numbers. Okay. What is the logic? Let us try to understand the logic for that. You know what is the meaning of swapping? Anybody? Swapping means what? Interchange the numbers. Okay, if there is two number, A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, you have to change this number. You have to store 20 in A, 10 in B. Okay, one best example I will give you to learn the swapping of two numbers in a very easy way. So you have, okay, listen it very carefully. You have 1 cup of tea. This is tea. And you guys know me how much I like tea. And this is one more for coffee. What your task is, you have to pour tea into coffee mug and coffee into tea mug. What you require? One more extra mug is required. Yes or no? Empty cup is required. Now what will you do? What will be your procedure? I'll give you 1 minute of time. You can check what will be your procedure. How will you do that? Think. If you will not think, nothing will happen. Think, I'll give you 5 minutes of time. How will you pour tea into coffee mug, coffee into tea mug? And you have one empty cup to do this task. Go for it. Yes. So what will be your logic? What will you do? See, there is one teacup. What will you do? First, you pour tea into empty mug. Yes or no? Now tea is where in the empty mug. Now what will you do? You will put coffee into tea. Yes or no? And in the last, now coffee cup is empty. In the coffee cup, you will pour whatever you have taken in the empty mug, that is tea. Yes or no? This will be your approach. Correct, Avinash, Rushikesh, other people. So you can see in the cup of tea we are having coffee. In the coffee cup we are having tea. Same logic you have to apply. This is variable A. This is variable B. This is variable temp. So what will you write here according to that logic? You will write A is equals to what is empty? Temp. You'll create one variable called as temp. And after that, what will you do? You will consider this A as B and B is equals to temp. How many of you understood this three line what I have written? Yes or no? Reply. Look at the screen carefully and check. Same I have done. Just in case of three mug, I have created three variables. Yes, understood. Others. Okay. Now we will write the code for that. So I will open the edit plus and we will write the code for. Okay, so in the grooming, I will create one code here called as P1 or P1. Yeah. So what I will take two variables. Int A is equals to 10, int B is equals to 20. Okay. And I will print the value first. How to print? System.out.println, and I will say value of A is A and value of B. I am printing the original value is B. That's swapping logic. Swapping logic. What is that logic? I will create one more variable called as temp. Yes. And what I will do, I will first pour my tea, that is A, into the empty mug. Then I will pour my coffee into the tea mug. And then tea into the coffee mug. Okay, and after that I will print the value again A and B. So I will write it here updated. Okay, after swapping, I will write it here properly. After swapping, A is equals to what? A, and I will write it here. After swapping, value of B will be B. B and B. Yes. So what is the output we are expecting? First output we are expecting is 10 and 20. Then we are expecting 20 and 10. So I will save the program by the name P1 and we'll compile it, compile it, compile it. Yes. We'll open the compiler and we will try to compile the program. Java C P1 dot Java. Oh, where is okay, it's not C here. Java C P1 dot Java. Java P1. sorry, Java P1. Can you guys check that value of first A is 10, value of B is 20. After swapping, what is the value of A? 20, and the value of this is understood. Everybody getting yes or no? How to do that? Yes. Okay. So I will take the screenshot of it and I'll paste it on this file. So I'll copy it and I will save it. Okay, understood. Now what is there? This A is nothing but okay. This A is what? Nothing but tea. This B is what? Nothing but coffee. And this temp is what? Nothing but empty mug. Now read it. What you are doing? You are pouring first what? Tea into empty mug. This is empty mug. This is tea. You are pouring tea into empty mug. Now teacup is empty. So what you are doing? You are putting coffee into the tea. You are putting coffee into the tea. Now again you will insert whatever is there in this empty one. You will pour it in the coffee mug. Is it clear to everyone? I hope. Yes. If anybody asks swapping program, will you guys able to write that at least by using this logic of coffee mugs? Okay. Now let us go for the next question. Okay. That is pattern questions. That is pattern questions. What is pattern questions? So pattern questions are basically designed to check the logic by printing some pattern. So to understand this one, you should know first of all what is if else. You need to understand what is if else and loops. Okay, so to do the pattern programming, you require these two topics, if else and loop. So I'll tell you what is if else and what is loops. So we'll go with the first one, okay, that is if else statement. So what is the if else statement? Let me write one code for that and then we will go for the understanding part. We'll try to trace the program. Okay, we'll create one more program here called as P2 and I will write it here. Very simple. If I will write, let's say int a is equals to 10, int b is equals to 30 or 23. We will compare a greater than b. If it is there, I will print what I will print 1. Okay, I will write it here 1. If not, what I will do, I'll print 2. Okay, what is that? Just give me a minute. We will start. Okay, so let us try to understand how this if else will work. So it is very simple. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll just extract it. Okay. So what is the if else? It's very simple. It depends on the condition. Okay, if whatever the condition you are giving, if whatever the condition you are whatever the condition you are giving is true, then it will execute if block. If the condition is false, it will execute else block. And this condition will depend whether the output is true or false. Simple. If it is true, it will go inside if block. If it is false, it will go inside else block. This is what you can write some statements here. You can write some statements here. Okay, so let us go with that. So what is the value of A? You guys can see the value of A is 10, the value of B is 3. Yes? Anyone is having any doubt in this two line? A is 10, B is 3. Now let us go with the condition. This is what the condition is. So what is the condition? A greater than B. 10 is greater than 3. What do you comment on it? Is it true or false? 10 is greater than 3 is true or false? Yes, you don't know. What is that, true or false? What about other person? You are having mehndi in your hands, not able to type answer properly. Yes, it will give true. Okay, come back, come back. It will give true. This is if block, this is else block. This will execute when the condition is true. This will execute when the condition is false. One of them will get executed. One of them will execute. So what is the condition? Condition is true, which means this if block will get executed. What is there? System.out.println, and what is the output it will print? It will print 1. Are you guys getting how this will work? It depends on the condition. 10 is greater than 3 means true. Mathematics it is, not programming. 10th class mathematics. क्या 10 से बड़ा है? Yes, yes means true. True means if block will execute. If it is false, else block will get executed. So what is the output you are expecting of this program is 1. Correct? You are expecting the output as 1. So let me compile the program P2 and check what will be the output P2, and I will compile it here. Java C P2 dot Java Java P2. What you are getting? Are you getting the output as 1? Yes or no? Are you getting the output as 1? Yes. So this is how if else will work. Okay, if true means get inside the if block. If not means get inside the else block. So I will write it here. Okay. So this is what the example and its explanation. Okay. This is what next we will go with the looping statements. To understand the pattern programming, you should very good in looping statement as well as in the for if else conditions. Okay. So there is 3 looping statement. One is for loop, next is while loop, the third one is do while loop. So we will understand one by one what is for loop. Okay, so what is for loop? Let us go with the for loop. So first thing is why we need to use this loops, okay, to perform the repetitive task. What I want to say is, if you want to print 10 numbers, okay, assume that you guys print 10 numbers, 1 to 10, what will you do? You will write system.out.println 1, system.out.println 2, system.out.println 3. Don't you think you are doing repetitive tasks? So to eliminate, okay, to eliminate repetitive task, we use looping statements. Anyone you can use statements. So how to do that? If you write for and press space, you will get the same text. Here you have to write I0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay, don't cry. We will see how this will work neatly. Let me first write the program properly and you can see I have written very small program, and what this program will do, it will print all the numbers from 0 to 9. Let me verify that. So and then I will go for the explanation part. So I will write Java C P2 dot Java and Java P2. Are you getting all the numbers from 0 to 9? Yes, this is how loop will work. Now, how it is working, what you are doing, everything we will understand. So, let me take the snip of it. Okay. Now, listen it very carefully. So, what will be the syntax here? The syntax for loop is for, okay, initialization, condition and update. Initialization, condition and update, and here you will perform any set of statements you will write. Now how this will work? So it will work, first initialization will happen, second condition will be there. If condition is true, if condition is true, it will execute the statement. If it is false, it will come out. In the last, it will update the value. So, okay, let us see how it is working. So first, what it will do, it will initialize I is equals to 0. Okay. Second step, it will check the condition. I is less than 10. 0 is less than 10. What do you think? Condition is true or false? It is true. If it is true, what it will print? It will print I. What is I now? 0. So it will print, okay, I will write it here output. It will print 0. Third step done. First, second, third step done. Now the fourth value is I plus plus. I plus plus means what? Very simple. Increment the value by I. If the value of I is 0, make it 1. If it is 1, make it 2. If it is 2, make it 3. Increment value by 1. Now what will be the value of I? I become 1. Again repeat it. Okay. Again repeat it from step 2. Now initialization done. It will check the condition. What is that? I is less than 10, which means 1 is less than 10. Condition is true. If it is true, it will print the value of I. What is the value of I? 1. Third step done. Second, third, fourth. Second, third, fourth. It will go like this. Second, third done. What is fourth step? Increment the value of I. Now I become 2. Again it will check. Is 2 is less than 10? Answer is true. True means print the value of I. Then again next step, increment the value 3. Again check 3 is less than 10. Again answer is true. Again print the value, increment the value by 1. Again check the condition, make it true. True means print the value and change the value to 5. Again check 5 is less than 10. Make it true. Make it true and increment by 5. Okay, first print it, increment it to 6. 6 less than 10, true, increment the value but print it first. 7. 7 less than 10, answer is true, print 7. Okay, let us increment the value 8. 7 greater than, okay, 8 greater than 10, true. 8 less than 10, true, yes. Print it, update it to 9. 9 less than 10, again answer is true. Print 9. Now increment the value of I 9 to 10. Now the value of I is 10. Check the condition. 10 is less than 10. Is it true or false? That is false. If it is false, it will come out from the for loop. And this will be the output. Okay, so this is how we write for loops. Are you guys getting everybody? Yes or no? Yes, if you understood, I have one more program for you. My program is to 5. Okay, I start from 2, it will go to 9, and this one. Yes. If you understood, can you tell me what is the output of this program which I have written? I'll give you time of 5 minutes. Go through it and tell me what is the output of this program. Yes, done. What will be the output of this program? Okay, I need to save it. Yes, how many of you are getting this output? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, understood. For loop. Okay. I will just take the step of it. Okay, now we will go with the do while loop. Okay, same task we will do with the help of do while loop. What is our task? To print the number from 0 to 9. So what I do, I will go with one more program. I will create P3, and what is our task? Our task is to print the number from 0 to 9 using 0 to 9 using do while loop. Using do while loop. So what you will do, you will write here, okay, do, and you will press space. The syntax of do. What you will do, you will write system.out.println. You will print I. Okay, and what will we say? I should be less than 9 or 10. And here we will declare one I. Say int I is equals to 0. Okay, let us see how it will work. But I have to write here one more called as I plus plus. First I will save, compile, then we will try to understand how it is working. Java C p3.java. Okay, and we'll execute it. Java p3. Sorry, Java p3. Are you getting the same number from 0 to 9? Yes or no? So let us see how we are getting, how this do while is working. Yes. So very simple. Okay, if you talk about the syntax of do while, it is very simple. You will do until this condition will be there. If the condition is true, okay, if this condition is true, it will execute do block. It will execute do block. If the condition is false, it will come out from the looping statement. It will come out from looping statement. So let us see how it is working. Again, it is very simple. First, there is one I called as 0. So we'll declare I is equals to 0. Then what it will do? First, it will go. First time it will execute this I. I will be, let me write output will be 0. Next is I plus plus means increment the value of I. Now the value of I will become 1. Okay, now it will check the condition. Condition will start checking one by one. 1 is less than 10. It is true. True means again execute this block. Which block? Do block. This block you need to execute it. What is there one? Print I. What is I? 1. Increment the value of I will become 2. Condition will be 2 less than 10. True. True means print I, increment the value of I to 3. Okay, and yeah, next. Increment 3, 3 by less than 10. Check the condition. True means execute do block. It will print I, it will increment the value of I to 4. 4 is less than 10. Again, it is true. It will print 4. Same for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it comes to 10, when I become 10, what it will do, it will check 10 is less than 10, condition will be false. If it is false, it will come out from the looping statement. So it will come out if it is false, if it is false, it will come out there, program ends. Okay, program and here. Understood? So what will be the output from 0 to 9 will be the understood. Let us go for the third statement also. Okay, I will give you one question also. I will give, let's say, I should be initialized to 6 and this should be initialized to 3. Okay, everyone go for this question and tell me what will be the output. Go for it, everyone. I want output from each and every person. Yes, then what will be the output of this program? 345, correct? Okay, let me compile this program. So Java C P3 dot Java P3. Oh, let me save it first. Java C P3 dot Java and Java P3. Are you getting the output 345? Yes, this is what how you have to solve for the do while loop. Okay, there is one more loop, you'll understand. So let me start it from there. Let me cut and paste it. Copy and I will paste it in your notes. Okay, example 2, and this is what the third one is called as while loop. So let us go with the while loop. While loop is again the simple one. Okay, what we will do again the same task with the while loop. So I'll create one more program here called as P4 and we will print the numbers from 0 to 5, okay, with the help of while loop. So what I will do, I will write while and I will say one number here. Let's say I should be greater than 6. And I will initialize one I here. Let's say I is equals to 0. What I will do, I will print I system dot out dot println and I will print I and I will write I plus plus because we need to increment the value for I. I will save the program by the name P4. Okay, let me compile the program Java C P4 dot Java and Java P4. Okay, what is the problem? Java C P4 dot Java P4. Is it saved? Yeah. Yes. So there should be I should be less than 6. If it is greater means it will give false and it will come out. Yes. You guys can see now the output is 0 to 5. Okay, let us try to trace this program how it is working. So let me just take the screenshot of it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so syntax of while, okay, while syntax you see, it is while and there will be one condition and there you can write statements. Okay, if this condition is true, while loop will executing again and again and again. If it is false, it will come out from the loop. Okay, it will come out from the loop. If it is true, it will keep executing what? Keep execute while block. Oh, keep executing while block. So let us see how it is working. Okay, so let me change the pen to black and yes. Sometimes this will not work. Okay. So let us see the tracing of the program. So you can see I is initialized to 0. I will declare one I by 0 and this condition will get checked. What is that?